Hi Capricorn, Happy New Year. I'm Ashley with Divine Vibes, and this is going to be your forecast for January 2025. I have been away, yes, but I feel like messages just keep inundating me, so I felt like I needed to make some videos, get these messages out so Spirit can give me more messages. So Capricorn, first off, you have the World card. This feels like you could be either closing off a very heavy cycle in your life, or you could be coming close to the end of it, like still in it, maybe in like the last quarter, last third of it. 11-11 could be significant. There could be some indecision around money matters, career, investments, which way to go. Possibly pooling resources together with a partner or in some kind of partnership. Because the next card out is blossoming abundance, but with patience at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this could be around work. Then you also have 5th chakra. So your throat chakra and happy family. So it definitely feels like this decision you have is, like I said, something to do with investments, career. Could be a job offer, or it could be a position that you're in at work, because you have some changes coming in that you're going to need to speak about. Speaking about something that needs to change, presenting the truth somewhere. In a partnership close to home. 333. Maybe you receive some money, but you haven't shared that with your partner, with your family. But that's your intuition telling you that. I pre-shuffled your cards. You have the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So feeling like a sense of protection, having some perseverance. This may have been, you know, a long cycle that you've dealt with, but I think, like I said, you're coming to the end of it. If you're not actually ending it, you have definitely grown in places where you didn't think you could grow. There's lotus flowers on this World card. Clarify the World card for Capricorn. You get the 7 of Swords and the Empress. So in the 7 of Swords, that person is taking the swords away so that they can be successful in battle. So they're taking the deceit away. They're removing it. And I think that's you. I think you are speaking a truth in this situation that removes the deception. So it can no longer be used against you. There is an element of being unclear about next steps, but that's okay. So just because you remove the element of deception, it doesn't mean that there's a clear-cut answer to move forward. It still is going to take some contemplation and some thought. Having a new beginning. Really focused on self-care here because you want to engage your intuition. So using that self-care is going to allow your intuition to open up and make you more magnetic. The High Priestess is beyond duality. So the fact that there's black and white on this card does not matter. She rises above it. What does my friend say? God doesn't make you victorious in the battle. He lifts you above it. This is your intuition lifting you above the battle, and you can do that as long as you're taking care of yourself. Getting enough sleep, being creative where you need to be creative. I will tell you from my own experience that for the past, I don't know, month and a half, my creativity has been sort of minimal. The stress has been a lot higher. And so I am here with you today because I need to let that creativity flow. And I know that my intuition will expand the more that I allow the messages to leave. I can get more, right? Clear that channel out. Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. This is you feeling very emotionally drawn to some sort of option that's coming towards you. It is a material option. So whether that be possibly a trip that you want to take, this could be like a destination you want to go, or a vehicle you want to purchase, or a home you want to purchase. There's some sort of like emotional pull that has you on the hook. Because right behind that, the World card and the Ace of Cups, once you make this decision and you close out this cycle, you're going to feel how strong this connection really is. But like I said, it is material, and you have a choice. You will be presented with a choice. Next card being indecision, so we'll go right into that. But you know, this could be, like I said, about buying a house, paying for a trip, you know, like a trip that's kind of an investment. Moving to another state, moving to another country. There's something that really like catches you and then immediately as like tugs on your heart. It could be that wherever this is, you run into the person you spend your life with. Yeah, because it's almost like I get this, should I stay or should I go energy here. Do I want to stay in this place where I experienced, you know, deception, defeat, separation? There's like these like heavy, low vibrational energies. Clarify the indecision card. There's a lot of messages coming through. So I just want to clarify this card, and then I want to talk about some of this. I'm really happy to be back doing this. And I hope whoever sees it, it is helpful for you. Messages for indecision. Okay. So on one hand, you have the Five of Swords, the Death card, and the Five of Pentacles. A feeling of defeat, a feeling of endings, a feeling of separation, right? Those are challenging energies to be living under. And then we start to shift a little bit. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Strength card. So you've really had to put your emotions aside and be very practical in this situation. Remember, the ending that occurred here was definitely a blessing in disguise. I need you to keep that in mind because that keeps coming through, and you're learning about that. With this, you are learning. You are also becoming more stable, more financially abundant, even though it's causing you to overthink. Messages for Capricorn around this indecision. I feel like you already know the right answer, right? Because you're like, is this worth it? Am I doing the right thing? Like, do I need to stay? You don't need to. But you do need to go within. Okay. Spend some time. Spend some time with yourself. Try some journaling. You could also have someone who is close by that is very in touch with their emotions, who is very clear on, they're very emotionally intelligent. When you feel stuck, this person offers you a new option, a new idea. And it could be in passing. It could be like, oh, well, did you try calling, I don't know, this hotline? You know, I don't know why that's coming up, but like, did you try, you know, if it's like a legal situation, did you try legally? Did you try talking to that financial advisor? Did you try talking to Susan in HR? She's really helpful. Like, I feel like it's somebody who you recognize as being emotionally intelligent, but I don't think the idea comes out of like a heart-to-heart sit-down moment. I think it's like kind of in passing. When you're feeling really stuck, like when you're really in your head, then all of a sudden you're like so fixed and overthinking, and then the energy shifts with this comment. It gives you another option. And I can see that you don't know which way to go in this partnership. But there is something about like picking up speed, trying something new, getting justice in a situation. You could also be working with a Libra. There's heavy Libra, heavy Cancer energy here. And it could be that the three of you are working together to move something along. And maybe you wouldn't have expected this. Like, this is something that sort of is like, you know, like, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I decide to, you know, talk to them, you know, years ago about this situation? And like, clearly they have the answers that I need. They can offer me that emotional fulfillment that I have been looking for. I am so glad this has finally moved. If somebody approaches you with a sort of abrupt, I'm kind of getting this, like, someone coming to you who is in pain because they're stuck in their head. And rather than understanding that they're in pain, and they may understand it, but they're trying to put it on you. They want you to fix it for them. They want you to help them with this. They're looking outside of themselves to gain clarity. You are not there to fix them. But I see you still wanting to ease some of their suffering, some of their challenge. And that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Let's look at the next card. Blossoming Abundance. Clarify blossoming abundance for Capricorn in January, please. Owls may be significant here. I love owls. The number 3 is here. Partnerships, love, coming together, working together, building, travel, waiting. Clarify blossoming abundance for Capricorn for the month of January 2025. Yeah, this brings a sense of peace, a sense of balance, some healing that is much needed. Take this time. Rest. Recover. When you get those moments where you're not stuck in your head, where you're not looping, confirmation burp. Do you watch Jadina on YouTube? She's fantastic. You should look at her. You should watch her. She's very connected. So I feel like this could be some sort of settlement, some sort of bonus, some sort of financial blessing from work, something you put a lot of work into. It's just, it's giving you a lot of freedom, bringing you a lot of options, allowing you to rest, allowing you to take some time off. Again, could be from an authority figure who, there's like this, whoever this is that same energy that I told you about, that wants you to fix something for them. They have something hanging over them that they need to heal. But it is heavy. So if you are there as a comfort for them, fantastic. They need it. They need it. They're struggling. They're struggling. authority figure, father figure, paternal, any kind of paternal energy. They're in a lot of pain. I think they tend to show up as very strong, very you know, dominant kind of energy. They're having a hard time. And I think anytime somebody who is kind of alpha, you know, kind of dominant is having a hard time, it's almost like it's harder. And I mean, this could be you, but I'm feeling it as somebody else. Somebody in your general energy. So if you are there to help, to support, they need it. They're struggling. And with the Blossoming Abundance card, it's clear that you are, you know, resting, feeling a little bit financially free. So maybe you are in a good place to offer support to those who need it. Let's look at this 5th chakra card. So speaking your truth, using your voice to heal, using your voice to help. Clarify the 5th chakra card for Capricorn for the month of January 2025. Yeah, your words may be a little cutting. Not surprising for Capricorn. A little arrogance coming off of this energy, specifically in a soul connection that you have, a partnership, could be a marriage. Yeah, lots of soulmate energy here. I have the 6 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 2 of Cups. So this is definitely referring to either a romantic partner, a potential romantic partner. You may be coming off as, I got this, I don't need you, I am clear on what direction I'm going in, I'm independent. It feels a little arrogant, in that I feel like you're hiding something. I feel like you actually want them around, you actually want their support, you actually want to be vulnerable with them, and you're afraid. That's what this feels like. You have a deep soul tie to whoever this is. Clarify who this is for Capricorn. Who is this soul connection? Could be an Aquarius. Or it could be an earth sign. Yeah, showing up as like a perfect match, but like you're overthinking it. You're just stuck in your head. Yeah. Also Leo energy showing up here. So I think you actually want this person around, and I'm not super worried about this arrogant energy that you have as a facade. I think this connection runs too deep for your self-sabotage. If you're dealing with an Aquarius and you don't feel like they're giving you the time of day, the energy that you need. And that's why you enact, that's why you engage this energy of, it's fine, I don't need you. They're really struggling. And maybe that's what maybe that's who I kept seeing, because it was the King of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that kind of energy. They are just trying to stay afloat, even if they appear like they're doing great and they're not sharing. If they're not sharing, but you don't have to push. You can allow the time to go, but just don't take it personal, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Don't pour salt in the wound by pushing them farther away. They are not doing it intentionally. I feel like they're emotionally overwhelmed right now. So just be, like I said before, if you're willing to open up to them, great. If you're willing to be supportive, great. Let's look at this happy family card. Talks about the home, things close to home. If you have children, your partner, getting rainbow babies. So if you've just recently had a baby after having a miscarriage or stillborn, my heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry. But I'm happy that your baby is here now. I believe that in situations like that, the energy, the soul still comes through. So it's like being reunited with that soul, with that rainbow baby. This is you coming together in love with a soulmate. Could also be you celebrating with friends, with family, especially with the holidays around. I see this towards the end of the month more. Definitely a celebration. Let's get some more cards. So maybe you're due for this rainbow baby at the end of the month. Messages for Capricorn on this happy family card. It could also be that you are just committing to somebody at the end of the month. Weddings. January weddings are nice. It can be. We'll be into Aquarius season then. Happy family. Clarify happy family for Capricorn for the month of January 2025. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of the same energy is coming out. So clarity around what you want around your home. Clarity around who you want around your home. Okay, yeah. Removing any toxicity. Any of that in and out energy you've walked away from. And you're attracting more healing energy. And I feel like even if you step into some of that grief, or you become aware of some deception, I see you sort of like jump in, jump out. And knowing that it's not going to last long. I feel like this is a specific situation. Almost like you can see, you know, like in an hour, I'm going to be out of here, so it doesn't matter. That kind of energy. It's like a moment in time. It's not so much like the energy is lingering. It's like yeah, I gotta, you know, sit here at this trial or something for a couple hours, and then I'm done. I made it through and I can move on. Lots of major arcana. So definitely protected by spirit guides. Getting a lot of messages. And opening up just enough to allow this Emperor to feel some love, so that that heartache is still there, but the love that you're showing offers options out of it. So he doesn't feel like he's stuck in that deep feeling of sadness. I think there's a certain situation where you're thinking the worst and you're just sort of like bracing. Like I see you being like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen. It could go either way, kind of a thing. And I think you're pleasantly surprised. There's something that comes through that is like, oh, that's way better than I thought it would be. And then it's just a little hard once the decision is made, because it could be that the actual workings of the situation is going to take a little more time. But you're almost done. Like I said, you're almost done with this cycle. So it could be like mid-February that this cycle is finally closed. Let's hope. Yeah, because you've endured a lot. And you deserve to have that happy life, that freedom. You deserve that. It's time to start fresh. And I do see your intuition guiding you the whole time. Like I said, stay close to your self-care practices, getting enough sleep, because we know Capricorn would work 24 hours a day if they could. Probably some of you do. Try to take a break. Hang out with people you care about. Go for a walk. Go to the library, browse, go see a movie. All right, Capricorn, it's good to see you, and I will see you soon.